some Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Pro Shook. Sticks and stones. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Three plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Attack! Get the yellow. And Rippler, 15. Girl, 15.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Go!
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
13 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that
He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Reichert good with the extra point. Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, KC.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st First down, Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Kansas City.
Yellow.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up third
Throwing
down
from
and
the
2.
gun. Here's Patrick. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
7 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. We get this complete. It's Addison again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's taken down up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now, Mahomes. He's got his man grounded. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards. That's his third. To this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
That's Pierce in motion. He'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Now Mahomes. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
43-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. This one brought in by Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes now to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. Look at the big man go. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. Pickup of 46 yards.
25-yard line.
Hold the ready. Let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A gain of 2.
31. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a toss to Pacheco.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. You can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. On the ground, this is 4. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the kick.
Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down. Go!
Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Forced to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Moving to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Yellow.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught! And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Yellow.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Then he gets to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. That's a very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.